All right. So, man, that's an old meme. I haven't heard that one in a while. I've been thinking of lately, at least today, the idea of just taking things at your own pace and going at your own pace. I think it's very important, and I see it a lot. In my own life, and I see it. Yeah, there's you could watch like I see some videos on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, stuff like that, of people being like, "Oh, you got to have this by a certain age." There was like I remember I used to go on 4chan's business board a lot, and there was a bit of a meme, but there was some truth to it of people being like, "Oh, you're 21 and you don't got $200,000 in the bank, you're a loser." And it's like anyone with half a brain would look at that and be like, "Okay, whatever. That's not real. That's not you know that's not life. That's not real." But I do a lot of things slow. I like to do things slow and at my pace. We live in a world that's just go, go, go all the time, and you gotta be going, you gotta be going, you gotta be doing something, you gotta be working, you gotta be. I don't want to be like that with my life. I don't like that. I like to walk slow. I like to wake up when I wake up, when I want to wake up. One thing I want to put out into the world now, at least, if we're doing this whole, I don't know, I don't believe in the whole manifestation thing, but if I'm putting something out into the world, one thing I would like to put out into the world. So I want the kind of lifestyle where I wake up when I want to fucking wake up. I'm not rushing to be at work. Oh man, I gotta be at work at 8. I gotta be at work at 8 so I could fucking sit at my desk and do nothing that could have been done at 10. Like, screw that. You know. And another angle is like, say, you're in a relationship. Don't let your partner uh dictate your pace of your life or what you should be doing, or your parents, or your friends, or whatever. I know it's like it's oversaid. I know it's an oversaid sentiment of comparisons to the thief of joy. But just because other people are doing well doesn't mean that you aren't doing well, or you can't be doing well at your own pace or in the future. Don't sweat that stuff. And I don't plan to sweat that stuff either. I think it's just a bit, I don't know, asinine, I guess it would be the word. I don't know. But that's one thing I've been thinking about. Like, like I'm gonna starting this YouTube channel up. I've been like doing some research on like how to be successful on YouTube, I guess. And there's just all these posts of like, oh man, you gotta put out a video. You gotta put out 8 videos every day, so the algorithm sees you. And it's just kind of like, that's fucking exhausting. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting out 8 videos a day. All the YouTubers I watch, they put out a video like what, once a week maybe. I mean, I guess ideally, as a viewer, I'd want them to upload more, but like, I understand life happens, man. You get off work, you got other shit to do. You gotta go drive here, you gotta go do this, you gotta, what I mean? Or not even that. You might have some things around the house, or maybe you want to, relax and unwind. So I've been thinking a lot about that, the idea of just going at your own pace and living life more on my own terms, I guess, in general. And like, what do I want for myself? That's something I'm definitely thinking about constantly. Not that I don't want to be thinking about myself all the time, balance, I guess, moderation, but I do think about that. I'm doing a lot of different things right now. Like, I'm studying for this certification, and I'm thinking in my head like, oh, I could bang this out in like 30 days. I could take the test in like 30 days. But would that be very smart? Would that be very smart to take the test in 30 days? Because if I fail the exam, it's what, $200? I still got to pay, pass or fail. Why do that to myself? I gotta have it in a month. I mean, it's not going to change anything. It's not like I'm looking for a new job right now or anything. So I don't know. Just something I'm thinking about. Something I'm thinking about for sure. How do you slow down? How do you make sure to maintain your pace? I guess some people, that's probably why meditation has become big for some people, because it's like taking that 5 minutes out of your day, or just even a minute, to just sit down and be quiet in silence. I think there's something to that. I might try that. I don't know. That's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Peace.